Hello Sagittarius and welcome to my channel Tarot by Gabrielle. This is going to be a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs looking at you and your connection to the person you are needing to learn the most from right now. We're looking at all three sides of it. We've got your energy toward it, their energy toward it, and the energy in between it. Kind of, the concept that there are three sides to every story. So looking at your perception of the truth, their perception of the truth, and this higher level unbiased perception in the middle. As always, I encourage you to think outside the box when it comes to these readings. This might not just be talking about a romantic connection. It could be a friend, a family member, a coworker, anyone that you might be feeling particularly triggered by right now that you might be needing to learn something from. The last thing I want to mention is that these energies very well could be swapped. So you could definitely resonate more with the energy to my right than to my left. And if that's the case, that is totally fine and totally normal. All right, Sagittarius. On your side of this connection, you have Divine Feminine with Power. This Divine Feminine card feels like you. Whether or not you are male or female, this is talking about your Divine Feminine energy. We all have Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine energies within us. And it's almost like this connection is pushing you to see your power, to take your power back, to find this power within you to almost no longer take any BS. Because I feel like, Sagittarius, you are super tired of putting up with BS. And I feel like this person has had a tendency to dish a lot of it toward you. Now, this person's side, they have karmic path with transmute. So there is some sort of a karmic lesson here that is pushing you to, their energy pushes you to transmute something. It's almost like maybe loss to faith, or not feeling like this person takes away your sense of self to finding your sense of self. It feels like it really does have that tendency to push you to find yourself almost in a way. I know that sounds cheesy, but it's what I'm feeling here. It's almost like they are teaching you to love yourself in a way. Now, in between this connection, you have transformation with death. I do feel like there's a cycle that's ending within this connection. This connection is pushing a cycle to end that is leading to some sort of a personal transformation. Something that is pushing you to change yourself from within, therefore seeing those changes reflected in your external world. But let's dive in here. Let's look at the specifics of this connection, Sagittarius, and see what you have been dealing with. This is for Sagittarius's side of this connection, please. This is for Sagittarius's side of this connection, clarifying power with Divine Feminine. This is for Sagittarius's side of the connection, please. Right now, I feel like this connection has left you feeling pretty unstable. And I feel like you're wondering if either you're ever, it's almost like you're wondering if you're ever going to be able to have an opportunity to be happy again. Because I feel like this connection stripped you maybe of your stability, or it's more emotional stability than material stability. But I feel like it's for some reason, this connection kind of brings out that instability. Maybe you're able to be very stable and very calm and very certain in yourself outside of this connection, but then this connection, for some reason, it pokes at that, which makes sense because there is a karmic lesson here. This person's, or Sagittarius connection toward this person, please. Let's look at Sagittarius's energy toward this connection. You do have a lot of love for this person. There is absolutely no doubt about that. But whether or not this love is healthy is the case, is what I'm wondering. Because it's not, let me see. Let me get more on this. Ace of Cups with the Two of Cups. Clarifying this energy, please, for Sagittarius. Clarifying this energy for Sagittarius. Yeah, okay. See, but here's the thing. This is what I was feeling. It's not, this connection, it wasn't good for you. It isn't good for you because it doesn't provide for you. I feel like, think of your energy field as this much stuff. This is how much energy you have to give, and this is how much energy you have to receive. And I feel like you give maybe 40% of your energy to this connection and get back 10. And so if you think about it, you're giving out, like, let's just say, okay, look, this is the 40% you're giving out. You give out 40, you get back 10, which means there is 30% of your energy that's not being replenished. And eventually your energy field's going to deplete until you're pouring from an empty cup. Because this connection is very unbalanced. It doesn't give you what you give it. And so there's love here, and I get that, but it's almost like there's a little bit of loving this person more than you love yourself. And that right there could be the lesson. Sagittarius' energy toward this person, please. Sagittarius' energy toward this person. King of Pentacles with a Two of Pentacles. Could be dealing with an earth sign. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. You don't have to be. But interesting. Okay, hang on. I want more in this. Clarifying the King of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles. Clarifying the King of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles. So that's what I feel here. It almost feels like, okay, take what I'm saying here with a grain of salt, because it's going to take me a second to explain this. So if you look at her with these Two of Pentacles, it's like the way that I'm looking at this is like she's performing for the King of Pentacles. It's like she's like trying to prove how talented and worthy and capable she is to this King of Pentacles. And I feel like that's kind of what this connection was. Is it kind of like feels like it made you feel like you had to be or do more than you are in order to receive love back. Which is why it was unbalanced, right? So I feel like there's, and not that you were performing for this person necessarily, but like you felt like what you did, the things you did, how intelligent you are, how, attractive you were. Like you felt like those were the things you needed to prove to this person instead of this person just seeing you for who you are, like seeing your worth for who you are. Sagittarius' energy toward this person. Oh my goodness, okay. Sagittarius' energy toward this person, please. It's like you feel like you have to be more impressive for this person in a way. There's the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Hermit in reverse. I'm going to clarify this. Clarifying the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Hermit in reverse, please. Clarifying the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Hermit in reverse. There's the Chariot in reverse. This is talking about like the reason that things aren't progressing in this connection. And the biggest thing is that it feels like you haven't been fully honest with yourself about how you felt in this connection, because it feels like there was a level of being really, and I've said this in a few readings recently, being really, like this connection made you hopeful about the future. It didn't make you feel good about where you were at. It gave you hope for the future, but it didn't make you feel good about where you were at. Especially with the connection. It's like you were living for the hope of it. Hope of it progressing, hope of this person changing or healing or finally seeing your worth or choosing you or whatever the case is. And I feel like there was a little bit of like seeing this person through rose-colored lenses. Sagittarius' energy toward this person. This is Sagittarius' energy toward this person, please. Sagittarius' energy toward... Ooh, okay. Okay, sorry. They're in reverse, and then those in reverse. The Tower and the Chariot in reverse. There was something that happened, some sort of tower moment that took place in this connection. Let me get more on this tower. Clarifying the tower. Something that brought you a lot of disappointment. But what was the purpose of this tower? What was the purpose of this tower for Sagittarius? What was the purpose of this tower for Sagittarius here? Purpose of this tower moment for Sagittarius. There you are as the Queen of Wands in reverse, and you have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like there's a word I need here, so give me a second. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, because that's usually, okay, burden, loss, loneliness. Loneliness is the word, and that's what I was feeling with that Hermit in reverse. Like it almost feels like you felt, maybe this connection helped alleviate loneliness, but it didn't make you happy. It alleviated loneliness, but it didn't make you happy. And on the flip side, I feel like for some people, it actually made you feel alone. Like you felt alone in the connection. This person didn't make you feel like loved and cared for and appreciated. They made you feel less alone. Just because they were there. I knew that because this is usually a lack of gratitude or taking something for granted. I feel like one thing is like you could have very well been taken for granted. And maybe you do feel that way. But loneliness, I didn't want to say it, but I don't know why. It's like you want to make sure that you're not choosing something just because it makes you feel less alone, but because it makes you feel loved and cared for and valued. Valued, that's the word. Like you want to feel valued. Sagittarius's energy toward this person. Sagittarius's energy toward this person, please. I feel like things kind of fell apart in this connection, and you're very obviously unhappy with that. You're very obviously unhappy with the fact that things fell apart here. But at the same time, I feel like over time you'll start to see that it was like for the best. You might want to punch me for saying that right now because you might not be able to see things like that right now. You clarify this Nine of Cups with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying this message. More on this message for Sagittarius. The Hangman. It's like you'll be able to see the positive side when you let go. The universe is asking you to let go. And that might be harder, you know, said than done. But yeah, because there's the King of Pentacles again. All right, let's move to this person's side of the connection. Let's see what their energy towards you looks like. What you need to know about their energy actually is how I clarify that. What is, because I'm not here to, you know, I say this in a lot of these readings. I'm not really here to help you, you know, spy on this person. I want to help you heal. This person's energy towards Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know about this person's energy toward them? What does Sagittarius need to know about this person's energy toward them? What does Sagittarius need to know about this person's energy? I really feel like you're dealing with this King of Pentacles. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I feel like this person's ego is what ultimately led to the demise of this connection. I feel like you know that. It's like their tendency to be, because the Sun card, yeah, can be like happiness, but like it also to me is like ego. It also is also Leo energy, but I feel it as like ego. And I feel like that is the hardest part for you, is because when people, you know, when we act from emotion and we get response with like kind of egotistical energy, it can feel very personal. But then we miss the whole aspect that like they don't know how to be emotional. They don't know how to be vulnerable. And that has nothing to do with us, right? This person's energy towards Sagittarius, please. This person's energy towards Sagittarius, please. The Ace of Wands in reverse. I feel like this person just lacked action. Like maybe they were all talk. Yeah, like I'll do this and I really love you, I really like you, or blah, blah, blah. Like it's like they would talk, but they wouldn't ever actually act. Their actions didn't align with their words. And so I feel like you held on to maybe what they said, like, oh, they said they really like me, or they really love me, or they really care about me, or whatever the case is, but then they never showed it. And I feel like that kind of left you very confused. Oof. This person's energy towards Sagittarius. This person's energy towards Sagittarius. This person's energy towards Sagittarius, please. What this is saying, ooh, when you're able, because this is less about them and more about you. The Devil in reverse, the world, and then this Ten of Cups. When you're able to release your attachment to this connection, and that's going to come with time and healing, you are closing out a cycle here. And it's a cycle that allows you to accept this Ten of Cups into your life. They're not your Ten of Cups, but they are helping you find your power. Oh my goodness. There are sirens outside. This keeps happening. Sirens go by and our dogs start to either bark or howl. Luckily, this time they're not howling. They're helping you undergo the personal transformation that's needed to get to this. Because remember, we don't attract what we want. We attract who we are. What we are. There it is. I'm sorry, guys. Ellie, Bucky. Okay, 1 second, please. Hey, guys. Crazies. Hey, you're good. It's all good. You're okay. I know. I heard it too. You're good. I know. Okay, I'm so sorry. Oh, this is for some reason it rarely happens throughout the day, but it's been happening during readings recently. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? No? You come here. Come here. Okay. Do you want to say hi? No? Okay. Okay, sorry about that. I feel like we were in a really intense emotional reading and then that happened. Call it some comedic relief there. Okay, so, we don't attract, like I said, what we want. We attract what we are. And in the universe, it's almost like it makes us prove that we're willing to be the person to attract what we want. And so what I mean by that is if we say, I want someone that treats me like I deserve. I want someone that gives me reciprocal love. I want someone who respects me, who loves me for who I am. The universe will say, okay, will you be those things for yourself first? Will you respect yourself for who you are? Will you see your own worth? Will you love yourself fully? Because then that's going to attract the person that, reflects that back at you. Now, you certainly don't have to be fully healed to attract the love that you deserve, ever. So that's not necessarily what I'm saying, but being able to make decisions based on that love that you have for yourself is what creates your attraction for the people that surround you. And so what I'm getting at is this person teaching you how to put yourself first, teaching you how to love yourself. They are literally opening the door for you to have what it is that you ultimately want here. And I don't think it's them. It very well could be. There could be they go through, some sort of change here and eventually kind of are able to see what they need to heal. You never know. You never know how life works out. But I feel like if they are ever able to be your Ten of Cups, they're going to need to be a very different person than they are right now because they are very ego-driven. Okay, this person's energy towards Sagittarius. This person's energy toward Sagittarius. The Star, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Strength. I will say I don't think they fully closed off to the idea of an opportunity with you. However, I feel like, and this is just like advice from someone who sees the energy, right? It is in your best interest to not repeat this cycle because I feel like it would be very easy to fall back into this cycle with this person. And maybe it has been really easy to do that, to fall back into that cycle. I feel like this person has a lot of confidence in themselves, but it almost feels like a little bit of like false confidence, like the confidence of they're really confident in the way they look. Maybe they're confident about their intelligence or they're confident about their success level or whatever, but it's like they're not actually really truly confident about who they are and what they bring to the table, especially in relationships. And I feel like it almost feels like that's where their ego, like they love their ego, they don't love themselves. This person's energy towards Sagittarius. And those can be dangerous people. I'll be very honest with you. This person's energy towards Sagittarius. Okay, so this is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. This is also alluding to this kind of falling apart here. They could have been someone who made you feel like you were too much. Made you feel like you were asking for too much. Made you feel like your needs and what you desired out of a connection was too much. Like it was like your expectations were too high or your needs were too much or something like that. And that within itself is a red flag. You are ever told that you are too much, then you are asking the wrong person. Okay? Remember that. Your needs deserve to be met. Your needs deserve to be met. Okay. This person's energy towards Sagittarius, please. This person's energy towards Sagittarius. Hierophant with the Seven of Wands, and then the Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. Ooh, okay. And then there's that Four of Wands in reverse. I don't like this message for you. I feel like I said this connection has a tendency to really like make you feel very emotionally unstable. Like I feel like it makes you feel very like reactive. And to be honest, I think this person enjoys that they have that kind of control over you, Sagittarius. Or at least they did. Because I feel like it made them feel powerful. And that is why you have power with Divine Feminine, because you deserve to take your freaking power back in this energy. It like makes me mad just reading this for you. Like nobody should have to deal with someone making them feel powerless. And I feel like this person has a tendency to do that to you, to make you feel powerless, and not in like a good way. Like I guess it's never really good to feel powerless, but like I don't know, it feels like this person really does have a tendency to make you feel small. All right, we're gonna hop on over to the extended. I got chills. Ugh, don't like that. Okay, we're hopping over to the extended. We're gonna look at the truth of this connection. You have transformation with death. I've got the we'll be pulling 9 different messages for this, clarifying those, and then I have an advice card to pull at the end. So thank you so much, Sagittarius, as always, for the support of my channel. I do hope that this reading helped and resonated with you in a way that you are needing today. And as always, I wish you nothing but love and healing on your journey moving forward. Bye, Sagittarius. Oh, okay. Bye for real.